All right, let's see if we get a signal from the back cave. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream on a hump day extravaganza. That's right, it's Wednesday, it's hump day. We do like we always do at this time. We do this stream, and we'll have a big stream tonight. The Wednesday, I'll get in that here in a second. But yes, welcome. Big shout out to everybody in Florida. Hunker down. Please be safe. This is going to be really bad, but if you've already gotten out of there, thank God. If not, then just be safe. I've been through a few hurricanes in my time, and they are absolutely awful. They're really bad, and it's not just the initial damage; it's the days after without power and everything like that. It just really sucks. So, please be safe out there. Don't take any risk. Just don't. It's not worth it. Just hunker down in place, be safe, and don't do anything stupid. People have been asking me about Finn. I spoke to last night. They're hunkering down. They're getting the other side of it. Where not so much the winds will get some of that, but it'll be more like a tropical storm, but it's still going to be tons of rain. The big thing about this storm is it's going to be about a couple feet of rain, and that's not good even for Florida. Florida can handle a lot of rain, but it can't handle this kind of rain. So everyone just be safe. So I know the hurricane's hitting right now, so hopefully it's not too bad. The West Coast is going to get it hard. The East Coast is going to get a lot of rain and stuff, but yeah. So that being said, to all our Floridian friends, be safe out there, and we look forward to having you back as quickly as possible. So those are thoughts and prayers. Now, one thing I do want to do before I get into my normal spiel is people, and I'm going to go full camera mode here. The lovely Meow Meow sent me a package, and I wanted to show everything what she got me because Meow Meow's awesome, and she got me a bunch of figures that will go on here. I haven't put them on the display yet because I have to move everything around and make sure they look nice and pretty when all is said and done. But she sent me a package. I didn't want to know what it was. I just wait until I got it, and so I'll show it to you guys right now what Meow Meow sent me. So the first one she sent me was Fifth Brother from the recent show. I'm trying to turn it so it doesn't have that glare. So we have Fifth Brother. And then she sent me Reva. So we have Reva we can add onto the display case back there. And then we got the Armorer. So we have the Armorer. And then finally, let me put these back over here because I'm running out of space on the desk with all these figures. We have the man, the myth, the legend, Moff Gideon. So we have Moff Gideon that Meow Meow sent me. So thank you very much. Meow Meow, you're too kind. Just what can you say? Meow Meow's awesome. So, and she got that off the Amazon wish list. That's what I put that up there for, because some people don't want to do some of the other stuff. And, if you want to get something out of there for just us and everybody else. So that's what it's there for. I put shit on there all the time. So if you want to get something off the wish list for myself, and there's stuff on there for Finn and other people there, you're more than welcome to. You guys a long time ago wanted us to set that up, and we did. I don't really expect you guys to ever get anything, but I stopped arguing a long time ago, and I make sure that that there's stuff on there. So there's more Black Series figures on there. If you guys ever want to get me anything, that's always appreciated. So thank you, Meow Meow. Love you. You're the best. All right, let me get through my spiel. So if you're new to the stream, welcome to the stream. We do this every Monday through Friday at this time. We call it the lunch stream. We hang out with you wonderful folks. So a couple things is this is an interactive stream. I encourage you to interact. You can do that by one, giving your greeting. You can see people already interacting already. So it's very much appreciated. And two, if you have questions, put those into the chat. Make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question statement, and we'll get that read. It's pretty simple. That's all you got to do. Just sit back, have fun, interact if you can, and that's all you have to do. The other spiel is hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It does help the video. If you can't do anything else, you can at least do that because that helps the channel grow. It helps us get our content out there. We don't get anything from YouTube. You guys want me to continue doing YouTube, and if that's the case, I'm more than happy to. But if we're going to continue to do that, we're doing a big Patreon push, because since we don't make anything hardly from YouTube, think about becoming a Patreon member. At $5 a month or more, you can support the channel. You get VIP status. Along with that VIP status, you can get a mini roster review from me anytime I'm streaming. You want, you just say VIP and put that in there, your ally code, and I'll help you out with anything. You have your own channel that you can go to tonight. All the VIPs and patrons, I encourage you to join me in the Discord tonight. You guys, we do the pre kind of party before the big stream. Not that there'll be a lot of stuff tonight. We're just going to do GAC because I don't think we're going to get any news today. We might, but I doubt it. It's going to probably be a slow news week, so we'll just do GAC, drink and be merry, and stuff like that. And then anything else? No, that's it. And then we'll have the Wednesday night show, which will be at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. I'll jump in around, I don't know, 5:36. And the Discord for all the VIPs. I'll tag everybody when I'm in there, and you guys come hang out, ask questions. That's your time to hang out with me as well. So we're making the big Patreon push. I'm trying to get 14 more patrons by the end of this week. We've done a pretty decent job so far. We've picked up quite a few, but we need 14 more. You can get in the next couple days. That'll be really awesome. And if you do become a Patreon, let me know, just to make sure you get your VIP status. If you don't see it, just tag me in Discord. I will make sure that you get it. And that's there for you guys that are Patrons. You guys can tag me in any of those VIP chats at any time. Make sure you tag me, because if you don't tag me, I won't see it a lot of times. So yeah, I think that covers everything. So that's all the spiels and stuff like that. So there we go. Not much going on today. We'll have a quick lunch stream, hour and a half. I'm not going to go too long today on the lunch stream. I always say that, and I end up going much longer. So, God. But there's not a lot going on in the game. It's that in-between time. We don't have any conquest going on. TW's finishing up. I did all my battles yesterday and today. And hold on, my stupid thing's reacting here. So TW, yeah, there's no events going on. I mean, there's the, what is it? The Rebel Roundup? Yeah, I did that already and simmed it, so we're good there. So I've got some mods for Mod Depression, but it's just mainly chill out. So give your greetings in, hit the thumbs up, all that crap, and then I'll shout you guys. We'll start interacting like we always do. Not much going on. TW's about to finish, what, in 2 hours? Yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing well. I did a bunch of battles last night. Couldn't sleep, so I just like, okay, let me go kick the crap out of a bunch of stuff, and I did that. All right, so anything else that's going on? No, I've done my dailies. I just have to do, I think, Squad Arena, then I'm done. No events going on. There's no conquest. There's nothing else really happening. It's, again, right before the calm, before the storm, so Kai says, hey, the Cantina Energy Pack, is it up? Probably. I didn't look at it. We got all this stuff. Oh, there it is. Get 900 energy, and that's not bad. If I had stuff to farm, I definitely would farm it. I mean, for 600 crystals, it's not a bad deal. You can get one per limit. That's not bad. Yeah, if you need funny stuff like that, that's not a bad deal at all. Yeah, I think so. 600 crystals. Let's see. Well, no, let me look at that again, because I don't think that is worth it. Let me think about this for a second. Is that worth it? For 600 crystals, you get 640 canteen energy. Let me do the math in my head there, Kaya. So for 120, 243, 60 for 300, but that gets you in the 200s. So that'd be 5. Yeah, that actually is worth it. So I had to do the math in my head. If you use crystals just for roads, yeah, it's worth it. For that canteen energy, that's a good deal. It definitely is a good deal. So I'd definitely do that. So, all right, let's say hi to everybody. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through everything. Again, a big shout out to Meow Meow and that. And if you guys, as I said, if you want to do some Amazon wish list, all that shit's it's on the description of the video. So there you go. And yeah, let's see if we can get some Patrons today. Spread the word. And let's have some fun. It's a game, goddammit. Let's have some fun. All right, let me say hi to everybody. Of course, the lovely Meow Meow says, "Is Finny take shelter in his dungeon from the hurricane?" I don't know where he's taking shelter. I know he is taking said shelter. I don't know where he's taking shelter. I haven't talked to him since late last night. I just let him know that we're um, they're hunkering down. I said if he needs anything, he can come here. My mom's already said, hey, they can come here if they need it, and we will be more than glad to get them squared away. So so Finn's got backups if he needs it. So, but yeah, Finn's so far as I know, Finn's going to be okay. But we'll just let the storm pass and then we'll figure it out. Tom Lowe, the man with the best friend in the business, is happy hump day. Mike. Yes, Tom Lowe, glad to have you here. Clayton, the Mad Chad lad, my home slice. You can check out Clayton on tonight's show and Friday's shows and whenever he pops in. He's a fellow guildie friend, the show and co-host that comes on when he can, but he's busy doing research and inspections because he's what he does. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons coming in hot and heavy, drinking some coffee, chilling out from their plundering of the Earth's resources. Their hearts on the waves. There you go. Jay and the Argonauts are joining us. Says hello with lots of waves for everybody. It's very nice. Teal says it's raining. Well, yeah, these things happen. Wolfman says, happy up, Ranger and Chad. Happy up, Wolfman. The Wolfman is hanging out with us. George Fletcher. Meet George Fletcher. Do. His boy, Elroy. He says, happy hump day, skewers. Happy hump day, Mr. George. Till says, lots and lots of wind. Yes. You're in Georgia, I believe, Till's right? So you're going to get some of the back end of that storm. So, but nothing like they're getting on the west coast of Florida, boy. I tell you, you're pretty lucky. Makwa says, hello there. Hello there. I'm glad to have you here. CCC. Till says, I've never been before. What is this Star Wars game? Get the hell out of here, Tills. He's been watching us for like 5-6 years, dude. Get out of here. And if you guys don't know, Tills does, and he's played Magic the Gathering with us in D&D, and he's used to play SWGOH, so you're talking shite. Stop it. You did that for the lovely Kai. We answered her questions. So yes, I think the crystal energy one is worth it. Hawthorne says used it to grab some chrysanthemum shards. Yeah, I already had chrysanthemum done. Yeah, it was like, oh well, poopy. Yeah, I saw that too. Meow says puzzle on Friday from the Chatter and SWGOH event server. Yeah, looks like it. Clayton hooked me up with saying that he saw that too earlier this morning. I'm like, yeah, it's a puzzle. It's Crumb. Enjoy. I'm not getting into that. I have spent enough time, and I will spend more time hanging out with Crom in his puzzle games. He is a puzzle maniac, and so y'all, that's for y'all. That ain't for me. I have nothing to do with that. Well, solving it anyway. Wolfman says, let's see here. Arnelli, hey Arnelli, what's going on? Says go for Job or Ray. I'll unlock Ben Solo day one. If you're gonna get Ben Solo, you might want to go for Ray. Because it's going to be pretty good. If you're going to get Ben Swallow, then yeah, get Ray. How about I said hi to Ray Rocks is good hump day, Morning Ranger and Picklers. Hope all the Floridians are staying safe from Hurricane Ian. Yeah, we all do. So hopefully they can stay safe. And we know the property damage is going to be extreme, but we hope that, you can always rebuild a house. You can't rebuild lives. So I'm just hoping that the loss of life is almost nil. Arnelli says Ray seems better. Also, happy hump day, my friend. Happy hump day to you, Arnelli. Yeah, go for Ray. If you're gonna get swallowed, might as well. Wolfman says happy up, Ray Rock. Yes, indeed. Ray Rock. See, Solo Straight says hello, skewers. 48 hours till profanity. Hell yeah. It's less than that now, isn't it? Let me look at the official timer on that. Yeah, a little bit less than that. So 38 hours actually. So yeah. Solo, things are looking good. You're in Florida Gulf Coast? Oh, well, I didn't know that, Tills. I thought you were in Georgia. Why didn't I think you were in Georgia? Did you move again? I don't know. I don't keep track of everything. Yeah, the reason I'm also saying Ray is there's still some pieces left to farm for with Marquise unless you're going to spend, and I wouldn't know why you would spend to get Job, and he's not going to be needed for a couple months. So get Ray, get Swallow, get that team up and running, then go start, get the stars on those characters, and when you're ready, go do Java. That's what I think. And it's Ben Swallow. He's swole. He's pretty dope. Jason Hobby says, word to the mothership. Word to the mothership indeed. Jason Hobby, glad to have you here. What else 73 says, happy hump day of tacos and fire trucks and umbrellas. Yes, indeed. Oh, you moved July 21st. Okay, so you're in the Gulf Coast, so you'll get some of the storm, but yeah, it's hitting the southern tip through Fort Myers and Tampa and moving its way through on the other side, and then it's going to go up. So yeah. Yeah, the event runs for 24 hours, so whenever it comes in, so. Oh, in 2021? Okay. You probably just told me. I just, so much information comes at me. Plus, learning Chinese right now is, my brain's mushy. Arthur says, anyone else enjoy Zara's roasting of Ray Rock's Night Sisters? No, I didn't see that. Was that on a video or something? I did see the episode 4 of Andor. I got to tell you, folks, I'm absolutely loving the Andor show. I think it's fantastic, man. This is such a good show, man. If you're not watching Andor or you're waiting to watch it, you will enjoy it thoroughly. It's a slow burn, but man, the slow burn is so good. It is so good, man. I love it. It's so good. It's so great. So good. All right, I think that gets us caught up on all of the greetings and stuff. Let me see if I have any mods to roll here, as is tradition. We're going to do Gideon. Yeah, we got to slice him up, see if we can get some of these mods enhanced. And we don't have the materials to do it as of right now, but we will eventually get to him. So I can push his speed up a little bit more. Let's filter. Let's see, level 1. Where is it? There it is. Equal. There's one. We got an offense mod with offense percentage, crit chance, tenacity. It's a diamond. It's got some speed on it, but we can hit something nice here. We'll see. Let's see if it does. Big money. All right, it's not bad. All right, 12 and crit chance and any offense, but I mean, hey, I can do something with that. Let's lock that mod in. I'm gonna need them. That looks good. Well, we'll do some stuff with that. We got Ben Solo coming in. Something looking at some them offensive mods. Do some good stuff with Swallow. Boy, I tell you, it's gonna be good right there. All right. What else? Anything else? No, I think that's it. I have nothing else going on in the game right now. TW's happening, but we're pretty much done with that at the moment. I've done my part. I could do a little bit more, but I don't think we need to. Teal says mod filtering looks way nicer now. Oh yeah, they did a great job with that, and the recent additions that they've done for modding they've done a really nice job with the Teals. Ray Rock, I just logged online 45 minutes ago, Hawthorne, so to do TLB, I haven't checked any videos. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything either. I don't know anything about it either, Ray Rock. Kai says, I'm excited kind of for the Last of Us question show. The game, The Last of Us, was so good. Did you ever play or hear of it, Ranger, or anyone? The Last of Us, I'm familiar with it. I don't think I ever played it. I'm not familiar enough with the details of the show to say anything about it, so. But I mean, if it's, I'll check it out. I mean, you know me. I'm always down to check out new things and expand my horizons. So there you go. So get your questions in, get your whatever you need in. Remember tonight, VIPs, Patreons, you can hang out with me in the Discord right before we do the big Wednesday show. We're mainly just going to do GAC unless some news comes in, and I'm checking the forums. We know there's rumors of a puzzle on Friday, but I don't think we're getting any news this week. We have last couple weeks have been some major bombshells on news and stuff, so we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. And then for the rest of the week, we may do GSC tomorrow night. Just depends if they get the scrape and the stats put together in time. If we can, we'll get that in. Tomorrow we'll definitely have another lunch stream. Friday we'll have another lunch stream. Friday night we'll have happy hour. Saturday morning we'll have the Jedi Academy. We should have D&D on Saturday as well. So we got some good stuff coming up. A lot of streams coming in. Hopefully Finn can stream Saturday, but that's going to depend on if he has power or not, because that storm's coming in is going to knock out power. So It's a new upcoming show based on a video game. Hasn't been a show. It hasn't been a show yet, as I understand. I don't know anything about it either. I thought the Halo TV show was really good. See that one? No, it's on the queue. I just haven't watched it yet. I've had a lot of other stuff I'm watching right now, and I only have so much time to watch, TV. So anytime I get a chance to do said watching of television, I try. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna have to play that one by EL Tills. I mean, the plan is for D&D Saturday, but I mean, if they don't have power, Finn ain't gonna be able to do any kind of D&D stream, so we may have to push it back. You just never know when a hurricane's gonna come in and rip stuff up. You know what I'm saying, Tills? All right, so get your questions, comments, everything in. We're just chilling like villains. I'm just doing my thing. Let me do my daily here and go in here and then just do a battle here while we're just chilling. I mean, let's do the Vader Daddy Cron on this Kenobis team here. I am still on target. Andor's for Shizzle. For Shizzle, definitely important. All right, let's hit you, and then yeah. Okay. Well, we stopped the Soka from doing her thing. Let's fracture. And then let's go after Stroke again. Okay. Well, they really don't like Thrawn, do they? Okay. Yes, I am showing you the Vader Datacron because it is grossy. People are going to start dying. And he's there. But we're an ultimate, so we've done our good work here. And Kenobis died. I mean, let's look at this thing. It's ridiculous. This is with the Datacron. Both teams have Datacrons, but this is just silliness. That's why the Vader Datacron is, well, it's grody. This is silly. This is absolutely silly. How silly this is. She's ability blocked. She gonna die. She gonna die. They all gonna die. They all gonna die. Maul does not like Kenobi. Welcome to the Vader Datacron. Yeah. Adahan joins us, says that Evening Ranger Tarkin with EP lead and Datacron is BS. A lot of our guild timeout versus it as Tarkin dad for 5 minutes straight. Yeah, welcome to Datacrons. That's their thing. Roy Edwards, what's going on, Vato? What's going on, Holmes? This is belated Hola, Ranger and Skewers. What's going on, SA? What are you doing, fool? Crazy. You crazy, fool. For the most part, the only one I'm working on, Datacrons are fine, Kaya. I mean, I'll be glad when these 25% turn meter goes away. I've got, we'll see which one's the dark side one here. We're going to pump up after we get details, dark side characters. Yeah, we'll do this one for our Darth Vader one. But other than that, I've got the other ones that I want. The one for Dash is good. The one for Lord Vader's good. Yeah, this one, I'm probably going to put this on. Well, I'd have to get this. I don't know where I'm going to use this one yet. I'd have to take the Iden team to relic levels. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We got to save my relic levels for a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, the Vader Datacron is definitely going to get up and running. We have this one, but I think it's light side. Oh, it's dark side. We have 2 dark side ones? Yeah, we do. I'll be damned. So, whichever one we want to do. This one has deflection. Dark side, rated by an enemy. The only gains actually up to turns. I don't know which one I want to do here. This one has deflection. When they deflected, they gain 2% critical chance stacking for 3 turns. I'm not sure yet. Well, we got one for Lord Vader, but I had to re-roll my ass off for this. So we'll try both from the 6 and see if we can get one for, we'll see what we can do here, Kaya. But, I mean, we already have one for Lord Vader. If I get one for Darth Vader and have that team up and going, then sure, Of course, I would love to get my hands on that. Another one, but there's so few and far between, and I don't have the reroll mats and other crap. Okay, I get it. You wanted me to buy the damn energy packs. I'm not doing it. Oh, I know you did, Kai. I share that horror story all the time where you rolled that, and yeah, I rolled 40 times and only got 3 cooldowns. Yeah, I mean, welcome to the real world. Buzzsaw, what's going on, Big B? Says, howdy, happy Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Haven't had a chance to drop by in this week. No, you're right, precisely what it means to Frodo Perkins. No, man, it's cool. I get it. It's been busy times out there. A lot of stuff's going on. A lot of stuff's happening out there, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on. And it's okay. I get it. You just you pop in when you can. You do what you can, and that's all you can, said the man with the hand. As he bought some land. I don't know. Anything else? No, I think the other events are done. There's nothing much we can do here, so we're kind of, yeah. Kaya, I hope they understand that. I mean, we've been screwing it from the rooftops. The reason people work and do stuff with Datacrons is because they have to, not because they want to, not because there's an enjoyment and a satisfaction from working on them. Yeah, I still think it's worth it, though, at L73, because for the amount of energy you get, I mean, you're saving some crystals, and some crystals better than none. You heard something about Jabba? Well, Jabba's out. Oh, yeah. I don't know what Shiji's thinking is on Datacrons. But yeah, Buzzsaw, there's this thing called Jabba the Hutt. He's out there, and I'm working on him. Oh, there he is. And then, yeah, so we're going to pick up some more Skiff Lando. I mean, Bougie Leia is not out yet, so I can't do anything with her. But Skiff Lando, yeah, for sure. So I got to do that. Then it's just gear on these characters. Where's Han Solo? You know what? I have to gear Han. Forgot about that, so I might as well move his ass back up here. Well, I can always just go to the journey guide because it's got all the characters I need in their progress there. So you can see the ones that I've got to work on here. 3 plus yeah. So I've got 3 already done because just me working on those characters from other stuff. We have the Outrider done, so that's 4. Han just needs a couple, and 3PO needs a couple. So yeah, we just gotta get the rest of the characters up, and we'll rock and roll. Kai's question: I've heard that the argument that some like Datacrons is more than expanding GAC or TW maps. I would have took that over Datacron's thoughts. I think that's a stupid argument. If you prefer Datacrons more than expanding the maps, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't think everybody needs their maps expanded. Again, it should be per like what level of GP you're at and stuff. I think you look at Kyber 1, maybe Kyber 2, same thing, the same kind of GP level for a guild in TW, and you do need to expand the maps just a little bit just to get some more ground forces, not fleets. Let's not dick around with fleets. We still need way more ships, but I can see either adding a couple more teams in 3s and 5s, which is, because there's so many teams. But Datacrons are awful. Anybody that makes any kind of argument that you like Datacrons more than that, then you just like getting punched in the head. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, Datacrons are garbage. They're absolutely garbage. They bring nothing but pain and suffering to this game. They're not fun. The vast majority of the player base doesn't like them. People are quitting because of them. The people that are invested in them, as we said, aforementioned, they're only invested in them because they have to, not because they want to, not because they enjoy it, not because it's something that brings them fun. There's a disconnect here. a huge disconnect with what the community's saying and what we want to see happen, and then what CG's doing. Um, and if CG's going to go down this path, I'm just going to warn CG right now. This game's bleeding. It's not dying. Well, it's slowly starting to die because you're starting to lose players over this a lot. You're seeing it across all boards, and it's not just me ringing the bell here. People that watch this show that no longer play this game, other content creators, I'm seeing it in guilds, I'm seeing it in people messaging me and everything like that. So yeah, that's a ridiculous thought. Datacron's got to go. It was a bad move. Just get some courage and to say, hey, get a backbone, get a spine, and say, you know what? Because I do it all the time. I'm not afraid to say I was wrong. You tried something out, respect, it didn't work out. You say, hey, apologies, I tried something, it didn't work. I learned a valuable lesson. Let's move on from this. But it ain't happening, and we keep getting more Datacrons. There's like they're doubling down. They think they know what this is, and it's just, people ask me all the time. CG seems disconnected. In some ways, I'll push back on that. Say no, they're not. They're listening, and you can tell from the mod stuff. But then when you do some crap like Datacrons, nobody asks for it. It doesn't do anything to the game. It shows you're not playing the game at a high level, understand what goes on, and what people want or like in this game. It's horrible. I mean, Datacrons are killing this game. It is really killing this game. I always give CG, their props when they get stuff right. I love Omicrons. I like a lot of new characters. I'm excited for the new TB. I loved what they did recently with mods. That being said, Datacrons, man, it's a big gaping hole in all that stuff that is just sucking the will out of the players to play this game. GAC is such an upfront thing that we have to do. It's where we get our crystals. It's something we do 3 weeks out of 4 every month. We do 9 battles. TW, you can lump that in as another thing too. What's the motivation? You are killing the motivation for a ton of players that play this game. Even people that have Datacrons, that are facing people that have Datacrons. If you look at the stats that I see in GA Center when we do the reports, I've never seen stats like this. Like 57 holds and 60 attempts and, all this crap that you're just seeing. It's like, oh my God, it's too much. It is way too much. And then I don't know where they got the idea from, but they need to scrap the idea. I mean, I've said it from the beginning and I'll continue saying it, just take your losses, move on from that, because Datacrons ain't the way. You are killing us with two major, you're killing us with 2 major parts of this game. You're killing us with TW, and you're definitely killing us with GAC. People are losing. My motivation for GAC has gone down the toilet. A lot of players, content creators, everybody's motivation for this game, for GAC, which is a big part of this game, has gone down. And when motivation starts going down, you start losing players, and we've lost a lot of players recently. Why would you bother? On top of everything else you want us to spend stuff on, like characters, gear, all this stuff. You want us to spend all this money on this crap that we need, that we want to spend money on. Then you completely, especially mods and stuff, you completely neuter it with Datacrons, which you want us to spend on anyway. It makes no sense. Omicrons are fine. I'm a huge fan of Omicrons. I think what they did for GAC was fantastic with all these other teams and pieces that, put them in a different category and stuff, but you went like a step too far, thinking that you know what we want and what's going to work, and you don't know what's going on and what works. I mean, CG has got to wake up on this one. It is really getting out of hand. And they're not. They're going to double down. I guarantee you we're going to get another Datacron. They say they're listening to someone wrote this, and I think it was WhatL73 or whoever it was, said they're listening to our feedback, but they're not hearing us. And they really aren't. So, keep going down this path. You're going to keep dropping players left and right. People are dropping. No, Kai, it's fine. It's got to be said, man. I think getting rid of Datacrons is increasing because of all the extra characters we now have, especially with Jabba coming in and some of the other stuff. Expand the maps out a little bit. That'd be fine. The community would be fine with that. incrementally for each level, like GP and or level of GAC you're at. Don't just go all of Kyber, we're expanding the map. That's just lazy. Come on, you get lose some thinking into, where Kyber 1 and 2 probably expanded out to a certain point. You need some of the other ones, but be smart about it because not every has all these teams. You can't do something at the blanket top and then filter it way down thinking it's going to be good for everything else. That's silly. Lee says, "Hey Lee," he says, "the complexity of this mobile game is getting out of control. Not as easy. It's not an easy, relaxing game to play. No, it isn't." And Ahan says, "Yeah, my guild is not happy between the datacrons and the game being unstable. Yeah, that's been a big problem too." Yeah, all that stuff you just said, Kaya. Access says datacrons take too much time. It's not that they take too much time. I mean, getting the resources, and the other thing too is that CG takes datacrons, creates a problem with them like reroll material, because if you don't get the right stuff on the datacrons, then you have to go invest in it, but then they limit it by just packs. We're going to create the problem by having the RNG on the stuff that you really need for the best datacron to be successful, to be so hard to get that you have to spend money. And if you can't spend money, you're screwed. And the only way you can get extra reroll mats and stuff, they'll be limited in the store, but we'll put packs out. You're not even trying to be clever by half. And that really chaps my ass too, man. Wolfman says it's sad. I think Relic 9 feels more reasonable than Datacrons. Of course it feels more reasonable, because once you get Relic 9, it's permanent. The other thing is these are temporary things. And we're constantly spinning our wheels. I know they've expanded it up to 4 months, but my God in heaven, man. If you can't, I mean, in real time, just look at the Vader Datacron and how broken this thing is. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they were broken from the start. Ray, ultimate ability broke. The Stunacron ability with JMK broke. I mean, the only set that's felt reasonable was set 3, and not that it's reasonable, but it's out of the ones that were out there, it's the most reasonable. And then you come right back with this nonsense. It's really out of control, man. And they just don't seem to be like, they don't seem to care on this issue. When they say they listen, I get really upset. I'm like, no, you aren't listening. If you were listening, you would have done some of the things that we said that you were going to do. And then on top of that, you did some other stuff that was really it's just a bad situation with Datacrons. Yeah, datacrons make the game imbalanced. It neuters everything you do. You want us to invest in all this stuff like mods and enhance our mods and work on these teams and relic them up. And then you get the team and your counters all in place and it says, well, by the way, go spend some more money over here on this RNG thing that's temporary that will make your other teams and counters absolutely garbage and worthless. It just, for two major game pieces on the board that we have to do a lot each month, 4 times with TW and then 9 times with GAC, that affect rewards to get said datacrons and other stuff. It's a bloody nightmare, man. Jake says, what up, Ranger? Assuming datacrons are here to stay because of money, what can they give us to redeem themselves? They already broke the emergence class on Gen. There's nothing they can do, man. They can't give me anything else. They're not going to change my mind on this. I mean, I'm willing to compromise. Like, okay, if you look at some of the stats and take some of those stats away and you want to make it for anything but GLs, I'll work with you halfway on that. If you want to keep datacrons in, get the goddamn GLs off there. Everybody in the community, I think, agrees on that. Because, and you can have some fun working with some other teams and trying to make them better. But, I mean, you already did that with Omicron. So just like this is it's like Omicron's on crack that you have to spend on. It's just ridiculous. Beskar, what's going on, brother? Says, I lost a lot of friends I met through this game because of datacrons. It changes GSC, and now the datacrons going out of control. They obviously don't care about for the longevity of the game. Yeah, it's one of those things they do care because, again, you look at stuff that they're working on, like TV looks fantastic. The characters themselves look fantastic. What they just did with mods shows they care because that's a really good improvement. I mean, this section right here alone shows me that they care, where they listen to the feedback about, we need more slicing materials and stuff, and they did this. That shows me that they listen and care. So on some of the stuff they are listening and caring about. But I don't know if it's just the money they think that they're going to make with Datacrons, or because they are making money with Datacrons because people are forced to spend. They think that that's a good thing, but it is really wearing people out. Even people that are buying shit for Datacrons, they're not doing it out of love. They're doing it out of like, they have no choice. Especially in Kybers. I mean, it's horrible. It's really bad, guys. Datacrons are really dicking things up in this game. Yeah, that's the set two with the 25% turn meter means nothing for all the work you did on, for your teams. I mean, I have worked religiously on mods and we've suffered tremendous mod depression over the years, but I can say a really good modded roster. I got some sick ass mods. But that's just through just working on that shit twice a day, daily, every day, just knocking out mods. That didn't just happen overnight. The Illuminati tried to stop me, but math was on my side. You can only stop me for so long before I hit some good stuff. But when you go into a match, and I've done it here recently many times where my relics are better, my team's better, I'm modded better, but I can't overcome you because you have stupid ass 25% turn meter. That really chaps my ass. It's like, really? Again, out of touch with what this game, how it functions on a basic level. You can't, in one hand, say, go work on all this stuff. Get your character's relics, work on your mods, do all this stuff. Then we're going to have GAC. Okay, we'll throw Omicrons in. Cool. Maybe change some team stuff and then say, oh, by the way, Datacrons. And Datacrons completely neuter a lot of the teams, counters, and things that you busted your ass and spent and suffered and did all the stuff for. That's like saying you go buy a new car, you get all the bells and whistles, you get it fully loaded with everything on it, and then they come in the last second. Oh, by the way, if you really want this car to really be top notch and work, if you want to get good gas mileage, we got this thing over here that you're gonna have to buy on top of it. You can still drive it, but in the long term, but you're gonna have to keep getting this every couple months. You have to come in and do this stuff and get this item to make your vehicle work. It's like, wait a minute, didn't I just buy it so I don't have to do any of that stuff, man? I already did all the investment and everything. Now you're telling me I have to get something else that's temporary that I got to get every couple months just to make the damn thing effective. Yeah. Mod harder, says Wolf. I don't know how much harder I got a mod there, Wolf. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about the. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people at CG care about the game. I mean, you can look at Crumb and Meathead, and a lot of people that I interact with there. But it's the top notch, yeah, higher ups, man. I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, it's the amount of datacrons. It's what they do. It just sounds like, yeah, it sounds like buying a Tesla. Yeah, and the paperwork is going to be in a different language every few months just to mix it up. Yeah. Jay says someone on Facebook has just posted a message. A lot of Datacrons and much they are hurting. Yeah, I mean we're screaming it from the rooftops. I don't know how many content creators you got to watch, CG, because I know they watch this stream, and you just take it from your boy Ranger, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I ain't going to blow smoke up your ass. I tell you, I see something, and I'm seeing something, and what I'm looking and experiencing. I'm going to tell you real. I'll tell you what I like, and I'm always going to praise you for what you're doing good. But I'm also going to tell you when you're messing up, and you're messing up with Datacrons. You really are. Yeah, you have to be fair. You just can't say CG sucks and just blanket put them. An idiotic argument too. Like they don't care and all this other crap. Well, obviously that's not true. They care in certain things and they're doing good things in certain things. There's a lot of things that CG's doing good. Datacrons is just that big, massive cyst on the game right now that is just you cannot ignore, and it's really having an effect. You can have all this other great stuff that they're doing, but you cannot have something like that that is just killing players with their motivation for this game. So let's see what's going on, buddy. Buzzo says that's kind of worse. It's more like after the recent update to your car software, your engine's performance will be hindered unless you buy new spark plugs and wiring harnesses. Thanks for your money. Yeah, it's like that exactly. Yeah, I did try to be positive with Datacrons. That's absolutely right, Kai. I was like, let's look at them. Let's see what's going on. I mean, let's see what they did with it. And the verdict is in, man. It is absolutely. I'm responding to Infinity. Infinity's in the chat. Finn, take shelter. Save your power. Beskar says it feels like there are too many cheats and onion. Indians are taking so many different approaches to the game and they're contradicting one another. Yeah, it kind of feels like that a little bit. Like, you know, there's, and I could see that being kind of the case. I mean, I don't know how CG and you know, internal working and how they do stuff, but yeah. You thought Finicrons would be a better name. You know, Finn, you're not wrong. Yeah, Meow Meow wants to know if Finn's reporting from the dungeon. You got any dungeon scribe there? Well, I mean, he might. Yeah. As I always said, Discord is the game and SWGOH the distraction. Yeah. As I just come hang out. Listen, this game outside of, you know, we do JC and we have fun with it. Hey, King's Elders, what's going on? Makwa says, I blame the Finicron. Stupid Finn. Yeah, Finn, just be safe, buddy. I mean, all kidding aside, we really want you just be safe there, bud. Yeah, don't worry about the stream tonight. I got all that covered, man. You and Karma and your family, just be safe, bro. If you need a distraction while that hurricane be a blowing her, just be listening to RSG her. I mean, you guys can still blame Finn. Finn sucks, but I mean, right now we're just worried about Finn. Finn might have beachfront property in 48 hours. He's not wrong. 15, 20 inches of rain to do that. Do you think Finn uses the Dungeness crab claws in the dungeon? I don't know. Those are questions you're going to have to get from Meow from Finn. I don't know. I'm not a dungeon expert on Infinity. I don't know what he does and doesn't. I've not been there yet. I'm going to be there November 5th. But yeah, I'm not there yet. Yeah, it's a trap, Lebo. So they give you enough to get the Datacron started, and they also get to a certain level if you win and get, like, if you can do well in Conquest another place. If you can't, you're gonna have to make purchases now. Again, creating the problem, offering the solution, but the solution is still crap because even if you spend, Kai is a perfect example. 40 different rolls, 3 on that hit. I mean, I had the same thing with 25% turn meter, if you guys remember. I did like, what, 25 mods, the Datacrons, where I tried to roll and re-roll 25% turn meter on every single one of them and got 2. So it's like, you know, what's the, you know, it's asinine. It just, Datacrons just put me in a foul mood. Are you playing Songs by Scorpions? Well, yeah, you can make Datacrons as powerful as you want, but if you don't hit the right stats, Kai, it don't mean a damn thing. It don't mean a damn thing. And if you do get it, you are in a really advantageous position. You really are. Engineer Choo Choo says, hello there. Quick question. Does Ed Rad need 60 mods for the event? Just one shot away from 7-star. Blame the Illuminati. I mean, if you can get it, you can get it. Yeah. Rock you like a hurricane. Na 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 na. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Kai says AP described it perfectly. Awesome packs to give us the odds. Datacrons don't. Yeah, it's all a scam. Datacrons are a scam, man. They really are. They don't bring anything. It's just a moneymaker, and you know. Yeah, it's awful. Finn wants to play a fun game in chat. This ought to be good. All right. Da-da-da-dun-dun-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun-dun-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Welcome back to another great show where Finity plays games in chat. If you would like to participate, get with Finity in the chat at RSG, and let's see what contestants we can get as Finn plays a fun game in the chat. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Buddy's up there barking like a... Except, do you want to play a game? Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, exactly, Kaya. Okay, so Finny says, so background. Carmen and I made a trip for last minute supplies this morning. Went to Lowe's, Home Depot, and Taco Bell. I'm just going to let that statement stand. Last minute supplies. Again, Lowe's, Home Depot, and Taco Bell. Priority. No, we're not playing marbles. Nadja, I rolled a 15 on the new crons and can only really use dark side. Level 6, roll 11 light side. Yeah. In that order? Yeah, probably. It probably was Taco Bell, Lowe's, and Home Depot. Okay, so game. Answer the following question. All stores are out of D batteries. Specifically D batteries. What are Floridians planning to do during the hurricane? What's Lowe's? It's like it's a hardware store. You can get all your hardware supplies, home supplies, that kind of stuff down below. No, I Hawthorne, I agree with you 1,000%, but I mean, they still haven't adjusted Gear Crunch. They're still making a fortune with relic materials. Gear 12 and relic stuff, man. I mean, they've done a good job with the Gear 11 now, but no. The Gear 12 is still crunch because of of having the salvage and with relics and stuff. So, and now that you've made Datacrons, another issue with Datacrons, you have to have certain Datacron levels and relic levels. Again, forcing you to buy gear so you can use these stupid Datacrons. Just they think they're clever by far, and they're not. Yeah, Finley's gonna get a little muddy. He's gonna rub a little mud on, so he'll put him in that hot tub there, boy. That'll be pretty good. All right, he wants to. So who wants to answer the question? All stores out of D batteries in Florida, specifically the D batteries. What are Floridians planning to do during the hurricane? All right. So someone answer the question. Let's see if we get any good answers here. Let's check the responses in the chat. Taco Bell might be the reason for the hurricane, says 1L73. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm a Floridian and D batteries, I mean, I guess you're gonna have to get. You know what you should have done is got like we've got here. We've got a battery charger for different batteries, so we can just constantly have all our batteries charged up, and then yeah. A lot of flashlights need D batteries. I know. I got a small flashlight, the powerful military one, so I don't really mine take. I think what are those A's or whatever. Doesn't the magic wand take D batteries? I'm just gonna leave that one alone, Exo. Yeah, we're not getting any really solid answers for Affinity in the chat. Dash just shake up flashlights, chem lights, the old chem lights. Clay says when you go, oh shit, you don't want to give up. Oh yeah. Butts also says, like most things, I'm predicting a surge in babies born in June next year. Oh boy, here we go. They will not be getting the D. No, the D batteries are not. That's the question here. To B or not to D or not to D. There, Navju. Back massages. I don't think that's the answer Floridians are looking for. Killdash says they have ones you can shake or squeeze to train the power to use the flashlight. I guess that's true. It was in that order. Yeah. You know, you gotta have, these supplies. If you don't have enough Taco Bell hot sauce, I mean, can you really get through a hurricane? These are important questions that we need to ask ourselves. You know, Madu says there's not enough D to go around. Not in Florida right now, no. It says, rolling floor, I added a 24K W generator after Superstorm Sandy. We actually have a generator here just in case. So, yeah, we're always prepared. Skywalker says the D are for Finn's special toys. Maybe. It could be. He does have some lightsabers. Lee says, do we do like we used to do? Put the old ones in the freezer. I mean, yeah, I guess. Roy says, I'm not dealing with no power. Well, yeah, if you got the generator, that's what it's there for. We have one just in case, too. F that. We also have, like, gas stoves and things of that nature. We have propane that we keep, you know, in a shed just in case. Plenty of firewood. You know, always these little things that you need just in case. You know, so you can power your essentials and stuff like that. Navju says, I'm swimming in the D up here in Virginia. Yeah, you probably have a lot of D batteries up there, Navju. There's not a lot in Florida right now with the Ds. Rock says, I have a lot of hot sauce in the cabinet since I got so much extra time. I got to Taco Bell. Yeah, I mean, I don't go to I haven't had Taco Bell in months. But I do like my hot sauce, Ray Rock. I got a buttload of hot sauce sitting in the hizzy. Beskar says glow sticks. Yeah, Chem Lights, glow sticks, you know, whatever you want to call it. Lisa's prepare propane and more propane and ice. But I'll tell you what, Lee, that's a good observation. If you're going to be going through a hurricane, get lots of propane and then some ice. That's a good combination. Keep your beer nice and cold. Now she says, I can't go anywhere without tripping on my D. I'm going to call baloney on that, Navju. Unless you have all your D batteries on the floor. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. But then again, men lie on their D all the time. Speaking of the D, on cue, porn guy thought that was his insight to put his ass in here. He didn't spam us, so I give him props for that. Man, I still have to report you, buddy. Gotta report you. You've been reported. Yeah, they've been scawed. I have scawed them. Although they didn't spam this time. They just did one little post, but I can't have it in the chat, right? We're already got enough Ds flying around the chat right now. I can't have any porn Ds flying around. Kai says, on the Sith Raid front, I got full Gear 12 pieces and 2 golden eyeballs from it last night, so I keep my inbox full. Kai, just collect your gear, girl, man. You know, after 30 days, that shit goes away, right? Am I wrong, folks? Like, after a certain point, you lose that stuff. It's better to use it than lose it. Collect that stuff, yo. You're a hoarder. You can hoard all your gear. You don't have to spend your gear, but you could just get all those rewards. Get those crystals. Get those rewards. No, the problem is King's Eldris. I don't know what YouTube's doing. YouTube's got their head up their ass. But I don't know. But the thing is, these guys are cleverly changed. They just keep creating new accounts, and then they'll just spam it that way. Is there an answer, or do I need to continue D jokes? I don't know. Talk to Finn, man. You get a room. You guys can touch your Ds together. I don't care. I collected when the new ones come in, inbox always full. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay. All right, Kai. I'll let that slide a little bit then. If you have a game plan for it, that's fine. Finn is going to run on natural gas. Okay. All right. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Well, this is just inspiring talk between Datacrons, which are Ds, and Finn's D problem in Florida. Then we got a lot of D stuff going on. Speaking of Ds, they're coming to Patreon. $5 a month. You know, if you guys want us to continue this incredible content we're doing right now, then please become a Patreon. If we're going to continue doing YouTube, well, we got to supplement it because YouTube pays us dick. And so, you know, yeah. So Patreon, please, 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 please become Patreon. It's $5 a month. It supports us. 16 cents a month can support Wayne to doing YouTube stuff because he's stupid. Um, do you know any other hoarders in real life? Actually, yeah. In game, yeah, I actually know one or two more. Not at your level, Kaya. Not even close. You are the darling. You are my shining star. Don't you go away. Yeah, baby. Gonna be right there where you are. Kaya the Hoarder. Respect. Good morning, White. Meow says, is Magic the Gathering trying to cancel Affinity with their new set Infinity? I don't know. Could be. Yeah, not at your level, Kyle. I do know some hoarders, but nothing at your level. It's impressive. Most impressive. But so says, I don't even play the game anymore, but I'm hanging out with the community and re-up my Patreon. Thank you. That's why I love you, Buzzsaw. You're great. You're an awesome homie. I appreciate you, Buzzsaw. Oh, well, you know what I can do since we're just chilling here? Chilling like villains. What is hoarding? Yeah, I don't know what that is either, Kaya. I don't know. So, meow, 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 meow. I know a couple people around 70,000 crystals and such. They usually reach breaking points. Yeah, not Kaya. Let me go full cam here. So you guys can see, speaking of the meow meow, Finn, you're not a hoarder. Get out of here. We got some great stuff. You can see the display case. I'm going to put these on there. I'm going to reshuffle the display case, make it look pretty. We got ourselves a Riva. Look, the meow meow got me that. We got a Black Series armor figure. She's going to go in the display case along with all the other Mando stuff. That's pretty nice. Pretty sweet. And then part of the Mando team as well. We got Moff Gideon. The Meow Meow got me this one. So there you go. You can see Moff Gideon. And then last but not least, we got Fifth Brother. He's going on the display case there. It looks pretty good. It's nice. So that was from the lovely Meow Meow. Yes, Meow Meow's got my case looking good, man. I get some more stuff. I got to get. So I need the four other Bad Batch, and then the other two Inquisitors. The other two Inquisitors don't come out till next year, though. So, yeah. Finn says he's a hoarder. Hoarder of the D. So yeah, you guys can see the display case. I got to move stuff around there and make it all pretty. Get everything in the case there. That'll be nice. And I'm going to move some stuff over here and make this look really cool and everything. It's like that stuff in the background you guys get me. And there's even more Black Series figures over that way that people have got me. You can see the big... Maz got me that one, I believe. The Enfys Nest one there. Yeah, and also in the display case, you can see on the very bottom there, there's the echelon that Maz got me from Disney World. I love Mozzie. She's so great. Mozzie's one of my favorites. She's a fellow ginger. On topic similar to Datacrons, a better salvage. Omni looks really good. I'm gonna do it after Ben Solo. Yeah, maybe. I think I'm gonna. I like that call, Kaya. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably do some Hut Cartel because we got the TB coming up. I'm just gonna start saving for those. Just to see what I can do in TB with that Hut Cartel, because I'm going to get Java done before that TB comes out, and I'm going to do some good work there. You know what? You test that out and let us know, and I'll do the other ones, and then we'll meet in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you, and I don't even know what to do. Jokes to the left. So you saw Ranger. It beats CLS Chewy, 3 on gas stuff. It's like Wampa, but better Ranger. Well, maybe I'll use it. But for threes, I don't know, Kaya. I'll think about it. Well, I got to worry about Ben Swallow first. Ben Swallow first. I still got to get him done, and then we'll worry about that. I'm crazy like that. All right, bring back the game. I just had to show off the awesome figure set there. I'm going to do some good displaying of the lovely stuff there. Are conquest crystals in 3s or 4? Are conquest cycles in 3s or 4s? 3s. I think about that for a second. Yeah, it's every 3. They get a new one. No, I agree with you, Kaya. Listen, there's some good stuff out there. Just what I feel particular to. You have good information as always, Swuggle Whisper. I just, you know, for my own satisfaction and what I want to dig around with, you're not wrong. With the idea of having to gear set Savage and then put the, it's hard. It's a hard choice. Yeah, this last conquest will be the last conquest for the main portion for Ben Swallow. Then we'll get another 3, and it'll be a new conquest character. Ben Swallow will become the secondary character. Tumble says, Savage was my first data. I have to give him the Omni. It's law. Just got to gear him up. Still gear 12. It's the law of the land. Kaya, I mean, that's like saying Clayton. She says Clayton has Savage Omni. That's like saying, does Clayton like have everything? I think he has like maybe 6 characters that aren't gear 12 with nothing on. Actually, I don't know if he has that one. I'll have to check with him because he is hurting on Omnis and Zetas and stuff. So he's got the relics and stuff. Just yeah. White says in 3v3, who would you run with Jabba? Oh, I'm thinking Jabba's going to be eventually when we get to him. It's going to be Jabba. My first initial thought is Jabba Chrysanthemum because you want that tank in there and the ability, and then Bougie Leia, so you can get all those thermals and all everything she does. I think that'll be the 3v3 team that I'm most likely going to run with Jabba. That could change. It's organic. Change those over time, so we'll see. But with Salacious B. Crumb and Lay in there, that's where you're going to get all those thermals with Jabba doing his thing, and then Chrysanthemum being able to take the big beefy hits because he's a big beefy boy. And then, yeah, he's going to be nice, boy. He's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I think it's a really solid team in 3s. Maybe you can run Skiff Lando on offense, but on defense, yeah, man, I mean, you run Leia, dude. She's just going to do her thing. Jeremy says, I haven't heard much about the CG lore game lately. We were flaying out there. I haven't heard much on the Lord of the Rings game either, but I think it was this beta. Is it officially out yet? I hadn't even really bothered with it. I really checked up on it. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Kai is still in beta, so I don't know. Paul Bracamonte, what's going on, Big P? Says, question, I can make one character insanely fast. Who would give opponents the most problems? There's... I'll bring up my speed order here for you there, buddy. So it depends on what you have. You know what I'm saying? So ignore GLs. It depends on like what team and what you're trying to accomplish with it. Like, dash is a good one, especially if you have the Datacron, but just a fast dash in general is pretty gross. Mara Jade's always good to be in the 350 range because her on certain characters that just make teams go. The Starkiller team needs a fast Mara Jade, so that's always a good investment. Ones that really stand out for speed. I mean, fast SLKR with about 11k, 12k damage is always a good one. But that's more of an offensive piece, not so much a defensive piece. Of course, you always want fast JMK, but that's just a GL. Bosk is always a good one, but not... just trying to think, like, characters that really... I mean, all the characters that you see me in the speed order are really vital. Like Piet's super vital for troopers. Gideon, Echo is really, really good. Revan, Dash. I mean, Mara Jade, I think is a really good one. I mean, if you can get her in the 350 plus, but the bonuses, especially in JAC with Starkiller, it makes that team so gross. Yeah, I mean, it just depends what team do you have, what characters you have, what are you trying to do with it, right? But it's hard to say with Datacron, especially with the 25% turn meter out there, but I'm just showing the characters I've got on here as, characters that I've got fast speed on for specific reasons. that need that speed. And I'm about to work on Gideon to get him even faster. Some of these characters faster. Stash is 350. I mean, if you can get Stash, 350, that's really good. That team can be a pain in the ass in GAC. But Mara, Hero Finn's a good one. Yeah, Armor of Fast Speeds is a good one. There's a lot of good ones. Wait, did Thing just join? I just had some feedback in my ear.
No.
Oh, okay. Hi, Clayton. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I had to jump into the office for a little bit this morning, do payroll, so
Go on.
people got to get paid. So
Go on.
figure I'd come bother you.
Hey, you're always welcome to bother me. You're going to be bothering tonight, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll be there tonight. Friday should be doable. I don't think there's a reason I can't yet.
Well, let me know, because now we had to push to Saturday. But even if we push to Saturday, if your dad, your papa wants to eat lunch, then
Nah,
I'm
he's
always.
only up here about once a month, unless we're doing a lot of business stuff or acquiring a new lot. He's not up here very frequently, so.
There you go.
But just a rule of thumb, even when the in-laws come to town, so they're not up here very often, so we just go do whatever they want to go do.
Caius's question, Clayton, do you have the Savage Omnicron?
I do have the
Well, there
Savage
you
on
go.
Macron, and I have Savage to Relic 7, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to mod him, because I'm seeing some issues with him in soloing that should require more tenacity, but it just feels weird to put high tenacity on him. So I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
I figured more defense would be the thing, but last time I timed out to a CLS team because I kept getting my TM stripped. So didn't matter that I could sit there and take the abuse for 5 minutes. I couldn't kill him. Also doesn't help that the very hard to put down CLS when his cooldowns are getting decreased by C3PO, and he's like every third turn swapping stances.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, full 50% health protection again. Oh, and again. Oh, and again. Oh, all right, cool.
All right, great. Happy times.
But it's got a lot of potential, man. Like I was actually wildly surprised. I thought the counter chance would be the death of him, because I'm like, oh, without counter chance, how do you survive? No, the TM gain is out of control.
Ray Rock
Like
says
it's just,
check out the playbook. He says he modded Savage. Well, there you go.
yeah, I'll take a look at it. I before this week's GAC lock-in, I remodded my Cyana Django to be more damagey.
Damagey. I like more
Well,
damagey.
it's kind of hard to compare, because it's like you compare like he's got good damage. He's relic 8. He's got 11.25 physical offense on his kit, so he's punching with the best of them. But like when Fennec is like 14.5 and Ben Swallow's going to be like 17,
Ben Swallow.
it's just like, what's good damage these days? Who the hell knows? I used to think like hitting 10k was the milestone, and now it's just like 10k is like the average you should be hitting with most attackers. It's like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Kai says, yeah, I probably won't try solo unless needed. At least you have the choice with Savage Wampa. Usually you can't have a team. Yeah, but I love solo Wampa, man. That is so much fun when we use Wampa. And then we lose, we're sitting there giggling like, oh my god, Wampa.
Well, I think the one part that I forget about our good friend Savage is the fact that he has his own leadership that adds a boatload of defense. He gets 75% defense from that, and then 30% tenacity. So it's like he's actually incredibly durable out the gate before you even have to do anything different. But yeah.
There aren't
So anyway.
these caca fights have gotten worse. Like the call and assist function, I just think they turned it off or something. So stupid.
Yeah. Well, Senior Scribble will be joining the 7-star.
That's right. He should be there soon.
Yeah, he'll be joining the 7-star ranks here Saturday morning.
Very nice, as is tradition.
I I might have helped him a little bit.
Oh, what a surprise.
He's got a Relic 8 Savage. Oh, full health. Full health on him with 1 protection primary and 3 health primaries. Okay. Not crazy stats. Jesus, still got him to 110 health though. Okay.
Go on.
Only 40% tenacity. I don't know what else he's using this. I'm not going to take him to R8 though. I got 3 R8s I already have in the wing. I got to save for, so.
Yeah, you got one on Han coming up too, plus Swallow.
Yeah, Swallow, Han. What Han do I have? I got Swallow, Leia, and Jabba.
Oh.
Gonna lose this Ranger?
No. It's a pain in the ass fight because you just have to. It takes you a little bit longer.
Yeah, depending how that good old the good old what the heck is it? RNG goes out the beginning.
Fatal puts him on defense as Hawthorne. Okay.
Yeah, I saw his YouTube video with the team he's running, which is just downright disgusting. It's Sith Trooper with Savage and Talon.
Yeah. The Wolf That Fleetest Rebel RNG on steroids. They take out worse fears and made it reality.
Oh yeah. You thought the old Rebel fleet needing RNG to cross the finish line. Now it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, try it again.
Listen here, brother. We're going to take the royal fleet and we're going to make it super duper with the vitamins and everything.
Yeah, dude, that's so bad with how many.
What you gonna do when you don't get the hits? What you gonna do, brother?
Let's see. September. What's today's date? Today's the 28th. So I'm gonna go back a day to the 27th. Apply.
I'm checking the stores because I need supplies here. Okay.
He's making a list. He's checking it twice.
Let's see. Let's get some more of those. Can never have enough purple gear. Alright, no. Check mods. Health, no health. Offense, no. Accuracy with protection, no. That doesn't have crit chance. I'm not even bothering. Primary. Alright, protection, offense. Oh, Christ. Man, protection the secondary or health. Get out of here. I'm not wasting money on that. Good Lord in heaven. Oh, we'll get the Carbantis there. I can use some of them Carbantis. I like them Carbantis. And get those. You can never have enough golden eyeballs. Da 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 da. Kai says, I'd laugh if we ever got Death Star cap ship just to watch it chase the little ship. Oh no, yeah, that would be kind of day. Oh no. Oh, the Gills TW. Yeah, it looks like we should get a nice little solid victory there. I did a lot of fights last night, Karthik. I couldn't sleepy.
I got to the point I think yesterday where I just yesterday was just straight in the I don't give a crap camp. I'm like, I saw how the fight was going and like an hour in, and I'm like, all right, we'll wait till I'm in the mood to fight, and then we'll circle back.
Yeah, I did it. I tried the Fennec counter on the stream yesterday against Lord Schmader. We almost had it, dude. We got rid of everything, had Vader there, and then just RNG got us, man. I was like, motherfucker, we almost had that motherfucker down, man. God damn it.
Yeah, no.
There'll be an update.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. whoa, whoa, it's magic.
You know, better believe it's not so. It's
Oh,
magic.
I was hoping that would keep glitching for me. I'm actually kind of low-key stoked about this 900 energy pack because, hoarding up for that Java farm, and by the time this pack goes out of the store, I will be able to purchase it every day.
I still need Bougie
So
Leia, so then there's no point. I gotta get that. I gotta get those Skiff Lando shards here tomorrow. I gotta get
it'll probably give me enough by the time this is over to guarantee the unlock prior to 5 starting. Granted, I won't have alt, but what can you do?
900 energy pack is great. It is great. What are you for there, meow meow? Meow 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 meow. She's like, he said pack.
What about the updates for? Maybe they
I didn't say anything. I
oh,
haven't seen anything in the forums yet. So
my guess is
maybe
it's
bugs.
Boosh Leia. It's Boosh Leia coming to the shipments on Friday.
Maybe. I mean, that's
Well,
fine.
her event ends this week, and usually when the event ends, they kick it over to the shipment store. I hope that's the case. Because I really want to get her knocked. I just want to get working on the farm and Java shards. I got all the relic mats for her and Java, and then by the time I unlock,
Ooh, Kai says a new marquee. Maybe.
potentially,
Could
I
be.
don't think we're gonna see a ton of crazy stuff until the puzzle drops this week.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, what's the
And
point of doing a puzzle if,
unless you just want to throw out some red herring,
yeah,
which
some red herring stuff, little
it's
red.
CG, so that's always a possibility. Okay, we've got.
Kai says, I love new marquees just for kits. It's true.
Jesus Christ, this guy worked a fuckload.
That's good, right?
To a degree. He worked damn near 20 hours of overtime in the last pay period.
I'll pay him.
And 90 hours of regular time.
Damn.
So he putting in his days in.
I like that. I like hard work. I like hard workers.
Yeah, well, it's hard for this poor. I feel bad for him because he's actually he's older than I am. He's early 40s, but
God, that's really old.
I feel bad. Well, he spent the last 25 years in prison, so.
Hey, man, he's that's even more impressive that he's putting in the good work.
So he's but I mean the problem is he's got a felony in his record, so like his employment opportunities are just hamstrung. Like I didn't realize how bad it was until we started talking about it because he wanted references and I was like, I know, a dozen different companies here in town. And so I was like, hey, I just kind of got to ask you don't have to tell me, but I guarantee if you go interview, they'll come up. Like I got to know what you went to jail for. Like not specifically, but what level of boo-boo are we talking here? Anyway, so he told me what had happened. And so I started talking to the other people and they're like, yeah, we can't even take him because you can't go into somebody's home with a felony on your record under employment reasons. So anyways, I'm just like, well, that sucks, man. So I got him another job lined up when ours shuts down here in a couple of weeks. So
yeah,
but he does a good job.
He does a good job and second chances, man.
Yeah, I'm all about it. It's also construction. I could give less of a care. All right, I already paid him out.
Let's see if there's any new patrons. There is not any new patrons. We need 14 more patrons, guys. Spread the word.
Okay.
All right, get your questions in, guys. We'll go for a little bit longer. We'll be back tonight, so go a little while longer hanging out with me and Clayton, and then We'll be back tonight.
Did they say what time the update was going live? 11:15.
Less than an hour from now. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we'll see. Well, maybe we'll have something to talk about tonight, other than GAC, which is pretty much what we're gonna do. Clayton.
I'm not. I'm to the point now where I'm like, do I just go full FU defense and play the game of who can clear better, like one zone?
I thought about doing that, but I'm like, yeah, well, we have too much fun, and just getting frustrated. Well, I think you enjoy watching me scream and yell at the damn screen, so I just keep
Well,
everything
so
for offense.
I've rearranged some teams just to have some shits and giggle fun. So I put Darth Vader on defense, leading Star Killer and crew, with the Darth Vader Dedicron for the cooldowns and the free revive. So basically, it's like he could get an Immersive Massacre, and if he can keep chaining it, like Star Killer's just gonna keep coming after you. So that'll be interesting. Then I've got Lord Vader with his Kron with Maul and Royal Guard, and then I've got EP Tarkin Mara, just to be a dick.
Kai says, "What did Clayton think about the Cantina energy packs?" I think he's a big fan.
I mean, they're not bad because Cantina starts out more expensive.
Yeah.
So
I thought they were good.
To get the 640, I think you have to drop, what is that? It's
3 100s, and then you get what, 200s. That's 700 right there for not even that amount of energy, because it's 360, 480, 600. So I mean,
yeah, and plus about 40 extra. It's 640 for the 600 crystals.
Yeah, so I mean, it's overall a good deal.
You're still coming out ahead on it, just not as much. I mean, the energy one too is like, if you spread it over a couple of days, it's not that big of a deal. But if you're doing all of it in one pull, then it's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
Actually, it reminds me, I gotta see if I have a Dedicron I can throw on SWGOH that has the level 6 I need. Oh, it's on my C. That's unfortunate.
Well, these things happen.
Well, because it's whenever Sith allies recover health, they recover protection equal to the amount of health they recovered. So when Savage has all that health steal and he full heals, he'll full protection. I might try to. I've got it on my C, on my Eternal Emperor one, which is interesting because not Sith Eternal, my Set Trooper, but it sucks for him because all of his stats are damage based and not defense, which is still fine, but not ideal.
Najee says, "In my best, Michael Scott. I declare myself a patron." He says, "Did it work? Sorry, I can't do it for real at the moment." No, don't worry about it, Najee. You support when you can. You just hit the thumbs up and watch the videos and spread the word and subscribe. I'll take that. But I mean, if you can, it's no biggie. It didn't work though. You have to actually, you can't use Monopoly money as much as I would like that. It just, it takes the cash. Wolf says, "I like the Darth Vader Star Killer crew idea, but you and your EP Mar Tarkin can get effed. Ha ha ha."
He's not wrong. It deserves to get effed. But yeah. I'm trying to go. I've quit putting JML with the bonus turn Jedi Knight Luke on defense, because it's getting beaten by some pretty dumb things. I think people are really used to it now. So it's not really holding as much as I want to. And at the other end of the stick, it will be better for me to have on that on defense as a way to clean up some teams, or just go smash face.
Agree.
So I was like,
All right. So get your questions in. We'll go for a little while longer here. Work our magic. Need 14 more Patreons, so if you'd like to support us, you can. And then doing the big Patreon push tonight. I said we need 14 more in the next couple days. That's my goal. Then I come with another goal. We're gonna be doing Patreon stuff for a bit until I get it where I need it. So YouTube can kiss my ass. We can just keep doing YouTube, and I don't care what they send me, even though it's a pittance. Oh, Naju, it's a pleasure, my friend. I enjoy hanging out with all you wonderful and awesome folks, and just hanging out. That's what it's all about. Everybody can support others in their own way. There's, it's all important. I have nothing to do in the game, man. I'm just waiting for TW rewards at the top of the hour, and then we've got the update. I wasn't planning on streaming that long today. Damn it. I gotta go work out. I have things to do. Damn it, Jim. You see all the Black Series figures the Meow Meow got me there, Clayton?
I believe so. Yeah, you've said it twice now. You opened the stream with it, and I was watching at that
Okay, just make
point,
sure.
and then
You've
she
been
got
in,
you what? Reva, Fifth Brother,
Yep.
Moff Gideon, and the Armor.
Yep.
So yeah, I listen occasionally.
Sometimes, yeah. If you're up for it, I get it. We're just friends. It's fine. You don't have to listen to everything I say.
Have you used the word friend?
What does friend mean to you, dick? What's this friend horse shit you're talking about? Roy says, question. Realize I never added my Ray farms into my 3v3 defenses. Anything amongst them worth running? What, Ray? I mean, you can run lots of different stuff with Ray. I mean, you can go Ray, a solid team. I mean, you can go Ray, Holdo. I mean, I've used some.
I think he's talking about the Ray farm, not GL Ray herself.
Well, he says into 3v3 defenses. The actual Ray farms in the 3v3 defense? Nah, not really. The one team is Finn Poe.
Yeah, Finn Poe.
But you better outrun theirs, or you're gonna get you're just giving the free banners.
Yeah,
but I'd keep JTR BB8R2 for offense.
Yeah, those are really the only two teams that you can pick from that. You could try, depending on what your GP is at, you could do like Poe with the veterans as a third team, but then after that you're tapped. You don't have enough to spread that far. So
yeah,
it's just
the other ones are just
you're out of leadership to that point.
Yeah, so those two are pretty solid in threes. I mean, another team is if you don't use them on defense is any scoundrel leader with Vet Hanvit. Chewy's not too bad on offense, cleanups, that kind of stuff. It's not bad. I mean, because they can do some good work if they're relict. Just throwing some ideas out there on there for your partner. Have you ever heard the song Bo Burnham 1985? Heard it yesterday. I liked it. Bo Burnham? I'll be right back. Let me see if I've heard it.
Bum, bum, bum.
No, I have not. I'll have to check that out, Kai. I'm looking at it right now. I'm not going to listen to it because we'll get demonetized, but yeah. You didn't watch the latest episode of Andor, did you, Clayton?
Episode 4? No, I'll watch it tomorrow. Screw it, we'll set that one down.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow with the wife.
Here comes that hurricane, boy. I tell you, it's coming in right now.
Who sings that song?
What?
Rocky Like a Hurricane.
Oh, that's the Scorpions. Here I
Yeah, okay.
am, rock you like a hurricane. Na 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 na. Here I am. Man, there'd be a hurricane right off the coast there right now. Right now, the eye is still not. It's just not making landfall, so it's hitting between. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming through there.
Oh, all right. There's PTO. Not PTO. Payroll. Payroll.
You did it. Way to go! You did a great job. You worked hard. You did it. Well, the Dolphins are playing the Bengals tomorrow. I just got that update. So yes. Yeah, I'll listen to it. When I get some time, I will give it the old listen if I get a chance. I will check it out. Heinzie, what are you doing? Is it Rogue Actions episode? It is. I was wondering when I got time. Yep, Rogue Action is still up. Enjoy. Yeah, there it is. Heinzie did a video. It's a Rogue Action. Go check it out there, mate.
Yeah, I ended up leaving the server. I just got tired of all the tags.
Just hit no notifications and stuff, bro.
I did. I don't know. I just got to the point where I wasn't really engaging on the server besides looking at the tags. So
I just turned everything off. I just, unless it's a specific tag for me, I just I have to because I'm in so many Discords. It's like, there's no bloody way, man. I lose my mind.
Yeah. Well, I think it was in. Let's see. It was in what's his nuts stream? I can't think of his name. Cubs fan Han. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
It was in his stream yesterday, I think, where Crumb was talking about the puzzle that was coming out this weekend.
I didn't get a chance to check that out. So Crumb was actually in the chat, or is he in?
I think it was in the chatter or something. Because I know Sig. Where did Sig put it? Sig had a link to it somewhere in speculations earlier today.
I can always go back and watch Cubs stuff. So, I mean, I knew there was a puzzle coming. I just don't know what it's going to entail, and I don't really want to know because, as I've said previously many times here, I do so much stuff with Crumb and those goddamn puzzle games. You've had a taste of it, Clayton.
Yeah,
I've lived that life, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. Y'all have fun with that. That ain't for me, man.
Well, this one's going to be pretty elaborate because apparently they're mailing stuff to different content creators and different puzzle people that will show up on Saturday. So the puzzle they're going to mail stuff, like put stuff in the mail and send it to people.
Oh, really?
For the puzzle. And so I think Chrome was saying that some of that stuff's not slated to arrive until Saturday.
Oh, well, that ought to be interesting if I get something like that. So that sucks. And he'll do that, man. I mean, he just is like, oh, by the way, yeah, Cubs still playing, just more casual than everything. The Wolf.
I don't think he streams very frequently. I think he still covers the stuff with Heinzie on Rogue Actions, but I don't think he streams his content very frequently now.
No, not as much. Hawthorne says, I wonder if the winds of change is also referencing the hurricane. Yeah. Take me to the mountain.
You know what the team I was surprised by was my Director Krennic TIE Fighter team.
Oh, really? I'm surprised that got any holds.
It got a lot. It actually saved my butt one round last week. Let's see. What did it hold against the first time? Because I think on one of them you actually couldn't clear it.
Kai says, well, at the end of the day, Crumb can help with the puzzle from what I know. If people are not getting it, didn't that happen one of his puzzles? I don't think so. I don't think he's ever stepped in. I've watched people do that over and over and over. I mean, they're relentless. And it's like, God bless you.
Crumb has never put a puzzle forward that the puzzle masters have not solved.
No.
Typically what ends up happening is that, like, when the last puzzle was for Starkiller, there was geo conflicts in that where that made it hard for the puzzle masters to constantly keep moving because they had to go physically somewhere in the world
Yeah.
to get the items or see the next clue. And so once that became the thing, then it just became finding somebody already in that area that could go do it. And when you're talking about people, like for some people it was the middle of the night when they found out, I think the clue that was in what they had won in Ireland last year.
Mm-hmm.
So like it took them like hours to get somebody who could even get to the location of the puzzle of the clue.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was the biggest issue with that kind of stuff, is that it's just when they were doing stuff on that where you're spanning multiple time zones, and it's not just all stuff you can pull off the internet and the clues are on the internet, then yeah, it became one of those things. No, so the first one, Krennic held against JTR, Veteran Han, and the Armor. And then it held against Phasma, Kylo Ren, and First Order Stormtrooper.
Wow.
Which, I mean, not that that's super crazy. Well, because it's kind of a double-edged sword with crew being there. I'm not running crew there this time. But because crew, when he counterattacks, will put down tenacity down.
Yeah.
So then... But I mean, so anyway, so actually, yeah. So last time, or the round I lost with him, he still got a first round hold. He actually held versus JTR, BB-8, and R2D2.
Gotcha.
So that was actually a decent team, and but then they killed Krennic out, and then they cleaned up with Padme. And round 3, did he even get? I don't think he got to him in round 3 because I blocked off the path with Lord Vader, and he couldn't clear it.
Round 3, fight.
Yeah.
I
was just surprised that it did anything, to be honest. I didn't really expect it, but I think it's because people don't expect the interaction to play out the way it does.
Yeah.
So it was fun. Let's see. So we got another about half hour to kill here while we're waiting for the update. Hopefully a post that comes out. My guess is just going to be a shipments update. They're gonna probably add Boosh Leia to shipments. They're gonna probably Isn't Lando shouldn't no because Chrysanthemum just went farmable last week, so I don't think Lando's gonna be farmable for a couple more.
It ain't anytime soon. As I said, I'm just farming them out of the shipment, so, and then I'll do Bougie Leia the same way. That's where all my crystals are going. Horde crystals, spend them. Horde crystals, spend them. Horde crystals, spend them.
Okay, that mechanic's still in the game.
Anyone remember CG attempt an interesting mechanic, rock, paper, scissors? Oh, God. 2131, 2131, 2131.
I mean, I don't mind that mechanic. I just think the part that was frustrating with that was the fact that you could lose. It was like losing your tickets.
Yeah, and you just can't have that.
It was, and it's still something that I don't understand why CG does. Is having GLs have the ticket system. Yeah, it slows down people's ability to unlock to a degree, but at the same time, I mean, it's just that system really all it does is just create heartache. Because if when the C event happened, people were like getting bugged out or whatever during the transformation or him going to alt, and they're losing their tickets, and then you have EA support being like, well, kick rocks. We're like, well, hold on. So it's just like, it's a frustrating thing to lose tickets. I think that's just one of the dumbest mechanics they ever could come up with. You're already investing so much into a GL, and they're like, and now just invest another 25,000 energy. Okay, thanks.
And I kill you win?
Yeah.
Bastardo.
But
I'm checking the forums to see if they put it out early. What's going on there? Just throwing that out there.
Let's see. We've got, how many weeks do we have until Ben Swallow? Ben Swallow should be available on the 17th of October. Because the Conquest starts Monday, which is the 3rd, and then 2 weeks, 17th. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more galactic challenges to do, and I'll get what? You get 4 from Conquest for the Amis.
Kaya, does Clayton share your same opinion on Datacron's Ranger? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're on the same page. But it's not just us,
Yeah.
it's a vast majority of content creators and stuff.
I mean, even being in the position where I'm willing to put more into them than Ranger is, um, it's still it's incredibly frustrating that the, I mean, it's to the point you covered already. It just devalues so much of your roster, and a lot of it, if you're not willing to put in just asinine amounts of money into getting the right datacron, or if you're just not lucky and the RNG favors you, then you're stuck. I mean, I know so many people who are like freaking out because they don't have their Lord Vader cron yet, and if when fives comes back around, since set 2 is dropping away, the ability to counter Lord Vader is going to fall out to like 2 different teams in fives. So it's like if they have the cron, then you have to keep those teams for offense because you know it's going to be on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things where it's like I don't like when CG does that, because like I don't when it's different when they do characters, right? Because a character is, you may not have it yet, but when you get to it, you'll have the same thing I already bought. Like I can purchase it ahead of time to get access to it, but you can eventually get there. If the character
Well,
is
if you
that
get the
meta,
RNG, that's the thing. If you get
well, no, I'm talking about like unlocking characters
oh,
specifically.
characters, yeah, characters. Okay, yeah, yeah.
But with Datacrons, it's like it's not only do you need to get one at level 9, you also need to get the like 2 specific roles on it as well. And so it's just like
Plus
what?
have the characters at Relic 5 and 7.
Yeah, yeah, have a team at R5 plus and everything else, and man, I'm not excited for what set 5 is going to be. I have some really uneasy guesses as to what it's going to be.
Well, it's not looking pretty.
No.
The Greed Gamer, hey, welcome back. Says balls. Yes, I'm not dead yet. We didn't think you were. Welcome, welcome. The name of that has since you before you were born. I mean, we've covered Datacrons here exclusively. You guys always ask me about it, so I keep talking about it. But yeah, we've said our piece on it. There's nothing going to change. There's nothing. My opinion on them are not going to change unless they do some drastic changes, and then I'll talk about it in depth. But until they do anything about it, my opinion on them is that they're trash. They need to disappear. They're awful. They're killing this game. There's nothing more to say about it. You know, the RNG is awful. The relic level requirements are awful. What it does to your roster is awful. How it just
Oh, that
destroys
could
JC.
be. Oh, Ranger. I don't want to get you too excited.
Hold on, Desi says I just re-rolled the cooldown cron. Took 5 different data crons. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah.
Sir Ranger, I don't want you too excited.
What
But
happened?
the speculation channel is all abuzz about something Meathead posted, I think, yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
which is, what is Meathead's obsession with the world bestow? He feels like a mighty knight in ye old times. And people are saying that is a clue to the next character, which they're thinking is going to be KOTOR.
Well, it could be Satil Sean.
Could be the introduction of True Revan. Listen, you know it's coming because there's no other reason for Sortie to have the tag. Period. Like something Old Republic is coming in the works. I would not be surprised if that's what the puzzle is.
I have been teased with this before many times. I'm not going to get my hopes up, man.
Right?
Carrie crushed my dreams many years back when she told me that, and I was
We've
like,
done it
"Oh
once.
God."
Well, yeah, it kind of killed me because I actually, the Barbosa had posted some old data mines from the game where they had the complete character art for like a lot of the Empire side of the Phoenix show, the Rebels, that they never ended up using. Like they had an OG Inquisitor kit or design from there. They had the Agent Callus's kit or kit model in the game.
Yeah.
So they had a lot of cool things where I'm like, oh, that would have been sweet. But again, what do you do with some of these characters? Because it's like you have to build out some sort of team with them. But
Agreed. Says, so you were live, needed something to watch while modding my armor, and actually wearing it at the moment. Hey, there you go. Sweet. Says, Kai says, have you heard the story of the horror from last Arnold JC? He went in with Relic 4 Krennic, and he flipped because didn't activate the cooldown datacrons.
Yeah, that
I had
is.
to miserably,
Hey, I don't know what happened today. I had one of my datacrons just straight up not work.
I couldn't tell you.
Because I went in with my Darth Vader to go solo a Momo squad, and he died and didn't come back. And
Okay.
that's his level 9 ability. He's supposed to revive. I was like, well, that's weird. Can't test that again for another 4 days, but all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see what they've got going on.
Well, until I get some other tea leaves. I mean, Swordy ain't enough for me to be getting all in a tizzy about our Lord and
Oh
Savior.
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I would still work on farming shards, but that's about as
I mean,
far
they
as I
announced
would.
True Revan, I will prostitute myself to get that motherfucker. You know that, dude.
I mean, so to be honest, with the puzzle that Crumb's got coming out, I would not in the slightest be surprised if it's gonna be another legacy type event. I 100% believe
I
they're gonna do something
believe so.
similar.
Yeah,
to
TV's already been
Starkiller.
announced. Yeah, something along those lines. You did the same thing last year, so yeah.
Yeah.
But what it's going to be, I'm not going to get my hopes up. You know, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
They can do a lot of things. I think the advantage of them doing the legacy style events is that the characters they require for them are whatever they choose them to be. So I think that's part of the reason why they like doing those, and then they can build up specific factions when they release it. So they can drop, oh well, we just need to bring in, a new
It will not be Eternal Twins. Meow meow. Get out of
Ewok.
here. Yeah,
Bring in a new
Yeah,
Ewok.
it's a new Ewok. Yep, that's what we're doing. Desi says, "I'll believe the puzzle when I see it next year." No, it'll be out probably. They're going to do. They said this Friday, right? Or so that's what where the speculation is on that. Or he was on Cub Stream, you said, and was talking about.
Oh no, yeah, no. He literally, Crumb posted it. He posted a meme already that confirms it is coming out this Friday. It's in the SWGOH announcement channel. If you go up to their server announcements,
Yeah.
and then Sig today at 7:30 said join us Friday for a new Crumb's Clues puzzle. And Crumb had posted normal Friday straight ahead, SWGOH Clues to the right, and then Puzzle Masters drifting off to the right. So
News on the left side, puzzles to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with Crumb. And I don't know why I feel so dumb. Trying to solve this shit makes me lose it. When is Crumb coming out? What do you mean when is Crumb coming out?
to like the stream.
Crumb could jump in anytime he wants. He just busy, man. He works and then he's got to deal with the baby. So anytime Crumb can be on anywhere, it's a blessing.
I've got 2 friends that have had kids in the last week.
Yeah, he said something about that. Good luck to them.
I think it was, yeah. I feel kind of bad for both of them because I know like the guys are just like everyone's like deprived and no one's having a fun time right now. So
yeah.
I'm like, well, you guys you have a good time. I'll take if you guys want to hang out, I'll go take the husband out and you can take my wife.
Yeah.
The girls can go hang out together.
Mm-hmm. The baby. The baby. It's definitely an adjustment period for the baby.
Well,
did you see the new Razor Crest Lego Ultimate Series? Looks pretty sick. I don't really follow the Lego stuff there, Desi, because it's well out of my range. I just collect Black Series figures, and I just got me a bunch. They're gonna go on the display case here yesterday, and that's what I mainly focus on. You gotta have a passion somewhere. Books and this Black Series figures is for me. That's why I put that shit on the Amazon wish list. People want to get that instead of being a patron or something. It is what it is. And speaking of which, we are making the big push for Patreons. We need 14 more. We're trying to get by the end of the month. Yeah, you guys like us on YouTube. Well, we got to supplement our income some way. I know I sound like a broken record, but I can't stress. I feel like public television. If you like the content that we're putting out, feel free to make a donation. Okay.
We are listening to the Ranger PBS special.
Welcome back to NPR here on RSG.
Oh God.
We're having a really great time here with Clayton and everybody in the chat. Good conversations, good times. Good times.
I sent a picture to a group chat with my brother and his wife and my wife,
Uh-huh.
and it's the Kylo Ren Moore meme, but it's been white girled, so it's a girl. They put big glasses, hair, and a sweater on Kylo, and then the front door of a house with like fall decorations, and then it goes more, and then it just keeps adding more, and then they tagging the crap out of my brother's wife.
Christ.
She's very decorative. She likes to.
My mom's the same way, man. I think you've seen pictures of what this place turns into during the holidays.
Yeah.
It's like a goddamn catalog, dude. Like, it's unreal.
Just walk into every room. There's page 12, page 45, and page 37.
It's literally like something out of a cal. You just look around like, good Lord in heaven. It's just, but it's, it's awesome to look at, and it's, it brings you joy. I haul all that shit up for her and haul all that shit back down. It's like,
so much
okay,
stuff.
She does most of the decorating. I'm just there for the manual labor.
Yeah, that sounds like my upbringing too.
Yeah. And she always comes up with new and creative ways to make it look different each year, and she does each room, and it's unbelievable. We have the little choo-choo trains and everything working and stuff like that. So it's definitely a holiday festive thing here. Because when that happens, we bust out the alcohol. I definitely need the alcohol that day. Because I have to put on my back brace, because I'm like, all right, Ranger, let's slap myself in the face a couple times. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. At the end of the day, I'm like, oh God, it hurts. It's precious. Need bourbon. How am I doing on bourbon? Okay, good. Yep, one for the night. Good.
Got enough for the weekend.
I don't know about that, but we got enough for tonight. That's good. That's all that matters.
That's fair.
Oh, my eyes are watering. My allergies are kicking my ass.
Bum, bum.
So we'll chill for the top of the hour. I'll get my TW awards. We'll roll to the Daddy Crons. Then we'll wait to see what the update is, and then we'll end the stream, and then we'll be back tonight. I'll be in the Discord early. 7 Eastern, right around there. I'll come and jump in the Discord for all the VIPs. I'll tag you guys when it's time, especially all our patrons. New patrons, appreciate you. You get that special privilege to hang out with your boy Ranger there, Clayton, if he's up for it. And then we'll answer any questions you have. Just chill out for about an hour and a half, and then we'll do the big stream, which might be some updates. We'll see what this update is. It could just be bugs, and we won't have much to talk about. And then I'll just go do a GAC. We'll drink a lot, and I'll be angry. We could get a new Omni. I don't really care about Omnis as much as I used to, because Datacrons completely diarrhea the concept of Omnicrons. They really do. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it definitely ain't doing much. It's like, I don't care what I'm just like, I got a Datacron. They've got a Datacron. Let's play it out.
Yeah, set 2 disappearing will have, I think, a kind of a weird impact, because the TM will go away. So there's only certain teams that get like random TM boosts. One I didn't think about yesterday that actually Scribe had told me about was the level 6 grit mechanic on set 4. If you put that on Imperial Troopers, it gives you 10% TM, because it starts out as a buff for your troopers.
That's true. I forgot about that. Oh, we got to start using that grit functionality there.
So I didn't think about that at all. And he's just like, yeah, dude, it's actually like surprising. Like, it's a little fun mechanic for that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm doing the same thing with. I use the same one with Item Troopers because it makes it much harder for Wampa to do stuff.
Yeah, I just don't have the relic levels. I was looking at that because I have one I could put on Iden, like we were talking about. I'm like, oh, I'd have to take them all to fuck that.
I know.
I was like, no.
That's the other thing too. Like if the TM boost on set 2 was at level 6 instead of level 3.
Oh god.
Then because in A it would have been faction specific instead of all light side allies, but B it would have required at least the whole team to be R5, so it wouldn't be like everybody and their mother just like, yeah, every light side team I have is getting 25% TM.
Well, more TM on teams, great. Plague says puzzle started on the 30th based on Cub's latest video. Was that part of the Rogue Actions? I haven't seen it yet because we've been streaming. He says he got a mystery box from CG with instructions to open it at 5 p.m. Okay, well.
Yep.
I didn't get a mystery box though. Thank God. I think Crumb knew. It's like I better not send one to Ranger. He'll punch
lose his shit.
Yeah. Like Crumb, you know I can go find your ass, right?
I will hire a babysitter just so I can beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. I'll make sure the family's taken care of, but we got to go outside and have a man-to-man talk here. Time for some physical education there, Crumb. What are you doing trying to bring me into your world? I do it enough, man. I can only take so much. You can't just suck me in like that.
Whoa.
You're gonna bring me down.
Raising.
Bring me down into your puzzly world. You know, like
puzzle me harder.
Like Thug Life. Puzzle Life! Oh, Puzz Life!
There's some guys that really do dig Crumb's puzzles, though.
Oh, they love it. Absolutely love it. And for the most part, I do like a good puzzle now and then, but I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm over melted with that stuff because with all the charity stuff over the years that I've done with Crumb and the stuff that we've done, Jesus Christ, he has melted he's sucked my will to live on puzzles. I just hang out and we have fun, but I mean, he is a mad scientist when it comes to that. He loves that stuff, man. Although the last game was a lot of fun because he created a grid, those card game. That was a lot of fun. Created a Ranger card, a grid card. Yeah, Cub's supposedly getting a mystery box from Crumb, and then that's going to be part of the puzzle. So,
well, there's more than
that
one.
tells you that it ain't going to be Ranger involved because I ain't getting nothing in the mail. The only thing I got in the mail is the Black Series figures from her Meowness. Word.
Well, I think they said that Crumb said that some of the packages wouldn't be delivered till Saturday.
Ah, shit.
So I think that was intentional.
Shit.
But yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I might get one.
Now there are 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Hey, we just got a new Patreon. Why are my alerts not working? I gotta go figure this out. I redid the Patreon thing and it's not working. God damn it. But we just had RM just became a Patreon for $5 a month. Thank you, my friend. Check Discord if you're in the chat right now. Make sure you got your VIP status. If not, tag me in Discord and I will make sure that you're good to go. Hell
We got
yeah.
a Rose McDougal. I'm guessing the names here. They are not accurate, folks.
Rose McDougal. No, RM. That's just their initials. I'm not giving you what that.
Oh,
is.
I know.
Oh, it's not Rose McDougal.
Yeah, I'm guessing here, folks. These are not accurate.
Yeah. Dexter says, so is that what starts the puzzle? Cubs opening up the box? I have no idea. Crumbing.
I think so. I think they're going to start it Friday night.
That makes sense. He gets his...
I didn't think Cubs isn't West Coast, is he? I thought he was.
He's Mountain Time.
He's Midwest.
He's a Midwesterner.
Yeah. So he's an hour or 2 ahead. So if it's 5 o'clock local, then it would be 3 o'clock Friday afternoon for the CG. So that tracks.
So I'm hoping for Satil Sean or Darth Bane. Darth Bane, I'd love to get a Darth Bane. Satil Sean would make me very happy too.
I guarantee you guys, it's going to be a legacy event. So there's going to be
something.
2 things that we unlock. One is the first marquee for the event, like we do with Dash, and 2 will be the character we get from the whole thing. So that
Yeah.
would be my guess on the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll wait and see.
So tons of stuff to hype about. I'm all for it. I think the legacy characters has been the most interest I've had in new characters coming to the game since ever.
Yeah,
Like
Star
I
Killers
have
event
been,
last year was awesome, man. I loved it. I loved all about the characters were great. The events was really cool. I mean, Star Killer event was okay, but I mean, it was the character, and I did like the fight at the end. It was very cinematic, and yeah, and the characters just they nailed Star Killer, man. So damn good. Detsy says I could see Cal Kestis. Now they have Inquisitors. The last puzzle was Star Killer, who was from another previous game. I wouldn't be surprised if Cal Kestis came into the game. Wouldn't be surprised at all. We already got second and ninth sister from that game, so why the hell not? That works for me. I mean, these are all good guesses, folks.
because if they do a Cal Kestis, they'll probably do like a hero's journey kind of thing where you use the Inquisitors to unlock him as well. But I guarantee you that one's gonna be harder to put together. It would almost make more sense for him to be a marquee than anything else. But it depends on which Cal we're talking about. Cal from game 1 or Cal from game 2. And either way, he'll be an UFA. I don't think they'll tag him as a Jedi. But it's not that I don't want Cal. I would love to have Cal in the game. Just two problems I see is A, where does he go? Because there's not if he's just going to be if he's a Jedi, he's got a lot of use, but then his kit's going to be incredibly limited because of course, the game doesn't want to break mechanics. But if he's UFA, then he's going to be really hard to get. He's going to need a second tag somewhere in there to make him viable because we don't have an UFA leader for anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Desi, it is something on the board, and I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, I mean, some people like Cal Kestis more than others, so.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I would
be very happy.
There are so many characters from Legends I think I'd rather see than them have a big puzzle announcing Cal. But Satil Shan is definitely going to be coming down the pike at some point. It makes the most sense because A, you need the counterpart for Malgus to lift up the Old Republic team to a very viable point. So it makes sense for them to do that.
I mean, it could be for Hondo. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, some new marquee characters
could be for Hondo.
Hey, it's a good deal. Solve the puzzle.
Well, I think the cartel tag will somewhat alleviate the problem with Hondo because Hondo's not really a light or dark character per se. He's just much more of Clone Wars era, he is a dark side character for sure. Rebels era, neutral to like tingy light side. But yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that too. And also, you got to think of it, guys. There is a reason why Jabba's kit has a specific call out to large units. It's like there's no reason why they would make that a permanent stat game wide if they weren't going to use it more than once.
Where's my damn TW rewards?
You probably got to kick out and come back.
All right, we won. So you got some Kyrotekis. Those are pretty good. You got some military tools. I'll take those. We got some bayonets. I'll take those. What are these? I'll take those. Nubians. Nubian. And then the rest of the stuff, 5 black eyeballs. So I'll try not to spend those all at once there, Clayton. I mean, Jesus. I'll take the back to jail salvage. Those are always nice to have. We got those. Okay, cool. Got those. I'll take those. And then, all right, got the reroll.
We got conductors today. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, circuit boards are kind of meh, but the conductors.
Electric conductors are always good to get. Good to get. And the rest of the stuff. All right, we got downlink. Okay, and then okay, great. Claim. All right, let me go roll this Datacron here for all the always Let me just get in here, do some Betacron rolling for the skewers.
Look at that. Look at that 750K data cache.
Yeah.
Rolling in it now, man. I'm rolling in it.
Woo! All right, which one? We got 2 dark side level 3s here. Which one we want to roll? Doesn't matter. This one has deflection, physical crit avoidance. This gets 2% critical chance stacking, or we can do the other one, which has deflection and critical avoidance, and then when dark side allies are evaded by an enemy, the ally gains actually up for 2 turns. They inflict evasion down for 2 turns on the enemy, which can't be evaded. We want to go this one. We want to do a Schmader.
Yeah.
Dark Schmader one. All right,
like
we'll
this
do a Dark Schmader. Do the Dark Schmader action. Well, I can do one roll here.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, for 2 reasons.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cash and materials. So
Mark 2s, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about all we can. Well, exciting. Physical accuracy. Okay. I'm out of stuff.
I mean, it's going to counteract that dodge.
Well, that was exciting. Yeah, not bad. Got some brains. Got some good stuff there. Yeah, not too bad, meow. Not too bad. I mean, I'm hoarding. I'm working on the Jabba. You know what I'm saying? Get that journey guide going here. We got some Jabba stuff to work on, but I got to get them characters up. Skiff Lando.
You don't have any R9 requirements though for that.
No, I just have to do Han. That's it. The other ones will be a lot of these are relic 3s and 4s. Yeah, the big ones I already got done. They were already done naturally. Look at that. These 3 were already there because, well, I wanted them. It's like, that's not a hard choice. It's like, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, it's good though because now you're getting Aura, and she's fantastic to have at least Relic 0. I mean, we should be using Relic 6. She's good to have. You got Greedo, so there's a couple of Zetas you can throw on when you get to them as well.
I'll throw all that crap on. Yeah, so
there's
no point until I get these characters.
You literally only have, you literally have 3 Zetas to put on this team. I mean, on your requirements because you got Lando and Bushi. No, you got Lando, Greedo, and Aura.
It's just green gear there, meow. That's a green piece, but the other pieces are, what he needs.
It's all the relic materials.
Is this green materials? Yeah, I just gotta farm some green materials here, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm hoarding everything else. Places I'm just finishing gas for my last get 1 character. An epic convocation would be great. No, I hate farming get. I think
they've said that they're not going to go down that road again.
Oh, thank God.
Mostly because the release cadence with those characters was so poorly received. And then on top of that, I think that they didn't really want to. It's people didn't go for it until they had all the get currency saved up because those characters were massively useless below relic, before 7 stars.
All right.
So it's not a big money maker for them because it's like, oh, you did all this work to unlock the character to 5 stars, and then it's like now you grind 2 stars out, and then everyone's like, all right. So if you had 0, you were what, like 6 months out on farming get 1 to get your gas to 7 stars. So.
Oh, Star Killer level power like event. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm thinking legacy event,
that,
exactly like Star Killer, where we'll have 4 to 5 characters that lead up into an event they're not related characters. It's just going to lead up to an event, and I assume another legacy thing. And they have a lot of options. They have a lot of things that they could bring into the game. There are factions that could still use support. There are teams that could always be bolstered. So I mean, as long as they keep doing that with legacy events, I'm fine with it.
Works for me, man.
I can't get enough of that because I like bringing like C tier teams into viability without having to just compromise squads again.
Yeah.
Because that's the unfortunate part, like we had with Padme. I mean, Padme's team has been obliterated 17 different directions because the next GR squad always takes the best GR characters with them. So it's like, oh yeah, we had this team, and then here comes JMK, and JMK takes Kenobi and Ahsoka Tano, And then even if it doesn't take Kenobi, it's definitely taking Ahsoka Tano, and like Padme's just like, oh, I need Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Can't have her. Can't have her.
That says my
So
gear rewards have been off for the last month and a half. Can you remember the last time I got a fully gear 12 piece? I haven't joined the crew. We're all been there, dude.
the only thing I hate is CG's logic behind not giving full gear pieces.
They do, because people on here all the time say it, but I'm just in the
No,
same
no, no.
boat as.
Their logic as to why there's not a box that gives guaranteed full crap.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
Their whole reason, their whole rationale for it was because it was after relics got introduced. They're like, well, people are like, well, why don't you give us better rewards and Sith rated? Like, oh, because at a certain point you hit in the relic levels, you can't break those down. So if you have to salvage them, like if you once you get like everybody up, you can't then do it. And I'm like, well, that's a trash reason.
Yeah, because you can salvage them.
Why don't you just add the fully crafted piece to a relic table then, and just quit chewing up all my freaking furnaces for a some bullshit.
Speaking of gas, I just got clones upped for him. What's the best way to split the Shat gas and clones in 3v3? Depends. I mean, typically you can use gas with Echo and Arc and keep Rex and Fives with Shrek. Those are pretty much the standard, but I've seen it go back and forth. Like a backline team, you keep Rex, Shaq with Arc and Echo, but you have to be really fast for Shaq for that to work. And then gas. I mean, any clones that you put with him are going to be great. I mean, he's gas. But I've seen if you're going to do frontline teams with gas, you always have Fives and Rex there just to do their thing.
The split I see a lot of the time is Echo and Fives with gas.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Or basically it's Echo and Fives and threes that people like to put together because they have uniques that pair off the other one being present. And then putting Arc and Rex in the same any other team. Usually Rex and Arc end up going with Shock T because the counter chance on Arc is really good, and the boosted speed on Rex makes him really hard to lock down because he's gaining 8% speed off of his unique, but then Shock gives him another 35. So his base speeds, if you have him well modded, is really high. So then he's really hard to pin down unless they take something good. But yeah, it just kind of depends.
We're waiting for the update to hit, so I think you have to restart your game. I'm just waiting for that message to come through.
Yeah, it should.
Kaya, well, it's just like how they required Relic 9 Radas, and reason being it couldn't compete without it Relic 8 Radas, which would have worked fine in my opinion. Yes, it would have, because at a 5-star we saw it kick that ass.
Yeah, that was the part I didn't get. Like a 4-star unlock profundity just rolls, and I'm like, I want to know who was doing your testing because this is not even like
wasn't this guy
fight. Like, there's only like a couple times where the game has been like absolutely just like get rocked. Like, I've so very rarely had the fight go wrong for me. I think like 5% of my fights have gone absolutely like ass over tea kettle with Executor or the Profundity versus Executor.
Yeah.
But for the majority of it, it's just Raffle Stomp.
Big time. Desi says, yeah, Relic 9 rounds was crap because Executor, a ton of people still have Relegate yet. They should have unlocked it at the same level. Oh, I agree. But they didn't, so we'll call them out on it.
In some of their defense. Not a great one, but in some.
In some, okay.
It is CG's first R9 requirement that they have ever called for. Almost a year to the day after they introduced R9s. So I'm not saying it's great. I'm just saying it's not the worst thing that could have happened because we had our first R9, our first R8 requirements within 6 months, and we had multiples.
That just says, damn it, Clayton, no defending. How dare you, sir? You son of a bitch.
So
hey, Pale Thunder.
I'm not happy about it, but I can understand it and tolerate it because it's like, oh no, one. And in their defense, again, they did put it in shipments a month prior to the
They
event
did.
coming out. So you have the opportunity to get it if you were in a guild that didn't have access to the mats. So in their defense, they did do their best effort to make it accessible prior to their first requirement. So
in the
I will
5th. I just want to say that. Client must be restarted. Oh, let me see if I can get it to restart. Oh, here we go, Clayton. Oh, man. I was getting nervous when these things happen. I'm excited, Clayton. Here we go.
I'm like low key excited, but not like
I'm not really.
until I see SWGOH news update here in the.
Oh, let's. It makes me relog into my. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Ranger stuff. All right. What we got? Downloading asset. It's bug fixes. It's nothing crazy as far as I can, because there's no message.
I had to be bug fixes then, because I don't see any. Yeah, I didn't get any messages either. Damn it. Well, it was just a minor update then. Nothing out. Well, I didn't really think we were. I mean, we thought maybe something, but nah.
Yeah, I mean, if we would have gotten a kit reveal, it would have been yesterday.
Yeah, and I think there's a puzzle that's coming. So there we go. Well, you never know. We had to check, recheck, and then check again. So yes, we have done our due diligence. See, I streamed longer than I wanted to, but I did it for you guys because that's what we do here. That's our dedication here at RSG. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the forums yet. They're usually 5-10 minutes after this launches, they'll put out a post. Me to hit or Chrome. I'm waiting on the October event calendar. You may get something today or tomorrow on that.
Well, yeah, we should get something this week about that.
Yeah, this is probably bug fixes, which they should continuously be working on. So, yeah, it's a minor update, nothing big. So, Clayton, we're just gonna do GAC tonight. No news, which is all right. We'll just drink and be merry.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, we'll do a final call here for anything, questions, comments, any new Patreons. Down 13. Hey, we're getting there. If we can get 13 by the Friday, boy, that's going to be pretty good right there, boy, I tell you. So if you have any final thoughts, now is the time. Hopefully, maybe, sort of. You have 3 minutes in the stream. I still have to get my workout in. I have things to do and appointments. I tried to set an appointment to get my shot and couldn't get through the goddamn line. I'll try it tomorrow for...
The news is up. Scheduled update.
Is it? Let's see, y'all. We have... What does it say?
Released a small schedule update to revise shipments for the conclusion of Datacron Set 2. There was also a very minor bug fix that addressed Java's placement in the one famous Wookiee event. That's all for today's update.
Okay. Thanks, Chrome.
Boring.
Nah. See you on the GAC table tonight, Clayton, and we'll get in.
Yeah.
So remember tonight, it's 7 Eastern, 6 Central, roughly. I might get in there a little early. I'll be hanging out. I'll tag everybody when I'm in there in the Discord for VIPs. So we'll hang out there, and that's your chance to come hang out and bullshit and hang out with us as we get ready for the stream. That's your time to pick our brains and have fun before we start the big show at 8 Eastern, 7 Central here on Reality Skewed Gamers on YouTube. So thank you guys. Thanks to the 2 new Patreons we got. Again, thanks to Yummy. I'm going to go actually get this all displayed Casey thing going over here. I'm going to move some things on the board, but that'll be fun. And big shout out to Hermionis for the 4 new figures. So we'll get that up and running and make it look pretty. And then anything else? No, I think that's it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you like the content. That always is a big way to support. If you can't support us, Patrons and all that other crap, just subscribe, hit the thumbs up, interact with the videos. That always is the best way to support anybody that's doing streams. So with that, we will see you tonight on the tables. If not, well, we'll see you when we see you. Peace out.